Hello to all of you beautiful souls, peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle.Ether. Welcome to my channel. So, they say the struggle is real, right? Okay, well, this is a pick a card reading on the struggle. When will it be over? And what's the lesson? I think that's what I'm going to name it. If I don't name it that, then that's what this pick a card reading is about. So, yeah, be led to a stone. So we have a pink quartz crystal, rose quartz crystal, whatever you want to call it, labradorite, orange calcite, and a yellow sulfur crystal. Okay, so be led to the one you're going to be led to, and I'm going to try to tell you a little bit about your struggle. I'm going to try and attempt to tell you when it will be over with. I don't know if I'm going to give you an exact day or not. We'll see. We'll see what the spirit is starting to say. Wait, Israel. And I'm going to tell you what was the lesson in all of this. Because sometimes when you don't learn a lesson, then you don't know, then the lesson determines when the struggle will be over. So yeah, let's go. I'm going to go to this one first, this pink quartz. For those of you who were led to this rose quartz crystal, here are your cards. Okay, so first off, the struggle is definitely almost over for you guys, but just in case you feel like well, not just in case, because this is actually what I'm picking up, that you guys feel like your struggle is so real that you're doing something wrong, but you're not doing nothing wrong. This card right here is indicating that you're doing everything right, okay? Just keep going. So, I find it funny that this card is coming out now. Those of you who feel like this resonates with you, work on your root chakra, because anytime any one of my chakra cards come out, then I feel like I'm pretty much led to tell you guys to work on your root chakra. And sometimes it means that you've been doing the work. And now that I think about it, I think if you feel led to work on your root chakra, you can. But you know what? Some of you guys have been working on your root chakra, and those of you who feel like I don't feel like I need to work on my root chakra, that's kind of the thing. You already been doing the things that you need to do to become more grounded. It's basically what Spirit is saying. Okay, this is you. Continue being determined. Continue to press past this, press along and push past the struggle. And I tell you guys this a lot, that if you're ever led to this card, this is my favorite card in the deck, because when I see it, it's just always saying that you're going to get everything you ever wanted, every desire, ever needed. So if you're going through any type of struggle right now, then you probably feel just the opposite of that. You probably feel like, I don't have nothing, or some of you probably are just in really low financial situations, or just in a low situation in general. And you feel like, I just don't have those things that I need. So that very thing that you need, or some of you who are just really low and feel like you just don't have nothing right now, then definitely everything is going to turn around, okay? And everything is actually working for your good. Everything, the universe is working on behalf of your favor. And one reason they're doing it is because you know that you've been struggling. You see all this, hardship around you, all the hardship around you. But they see that you've been determined and you've been pushing past this, and they're going to remind you to continue to be determined, because the struggle is not quite over for you yet. And I want to see, when is the struggle going to be over for you? I don't feel like it's just going to be so soon. Let me see what Spirit is saying. Okay, so I tell you guys all the time, I do not like to think or consult Spirit on camera. It's just a waste of time. So I just always pause, okay? And then especially when I look down and I just saw 444, it really is, by the time I put these videos together, it won't be 444, but the clock right now says 444. So I might leave the video like it is so you can see it. I don't know. But I felt like by the end of the year, by the end of this year, you're gonna start seeing some changes, and your struggle is gonna start ending by the end of this year, around December. Okay, around December. I kind of feel like around the beginning of December, and towards the end of December, you're gonna see like a big change, especially in your finances or just whatever you're struggling with. Okay, and so I want to tell you guys what was your lesson. But and this is what I'm getting. It seems like your lesson has been Spirit's really trying to teach you to persevere. Maybe early in life. This kind of reminds me of myself, and I wasn't drawn to this card, but this reminds me of myself early on in life. I felt like I was given a lot of things, or I got a lot of things easier in my early life, and now I don't get those things as easy. But as the more you grow and the more you start coming into your light work and your calling, then it's going to take, depending on your certain light work. So I guess you guys were drawn to this card for a reason, to this stone for a reason. It's going to take perseverance. The universe has to show you that, everything is not going to work so fast for you. And depending on your life work, you're going to have to show different people how to get out of their circumstance and how to manifest, how to deal with stress, and, how to meditate and how to pray. You're going to have to show different people that, and that's the only reason why you're going through that, and that's the lesson that you have to learn. And once you learn the lesson of perseverance, just holding on and keeping your faith, because sometimes, faith is hard, and it seems like that's been your lesson, to have faith, So probably some things that you used to have gotten taken away from you, because you have to learn how to have faith and trust in the universe. But, it's going to come a time where, especially the way the government is really working on messing with the currency, it's going to come a time where we're going to really have to just manifesting the things that we want is going to really start to play a part in our everyday lives for everyone, and we're going to have to know how to manifest. Okay, so that is all for you guys. For those of you who were drawn to this labradorite, here are your cards. So it seems like you guys' struggle has been one of, maybe you guys have really been struggling with finding a place to stay, a place to call your own. And some of you, when it just comes to fitting in, you've had that struggle. Probably a lot of your life you just never fit in. But I can already tell you right now what your lesson is. Your lesson is not to fit in, but to stand out. Whenever you don't fit in, that's always the lesson, because everyone is not supposed to be it's not supposed to be the same. And it doesn't matter how different you are. It doesn't matter just how unique you are. It doesn't matter if you are, the weirdest thing in the world. It doesn't matter. There's still a friend for you. There's still a place for you. There's still someone who will accept you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. We see that all the time, and don't even just see that on TV. It doesn't matter how weird you are. There is still a friend for that person. And don't let anybody tell you that. Don't let any negativity tell you that there's not a place for you, or people, a tribe for you, people that will accept you, and that's been your lesson. And you might be wondering, when will I find these friends, or people who will accept me? When will that be over? Because it seems like I've been going through that my whole life. That will be over as soon as you start realizing how important you are, and how important you are to the universe. As soon as you start accepting yourself and saying, you know what, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks about me. I'm going to love myself. tall, short, skinny, big, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna love myself, flaws and all. And once that is over, you're gonna find like the love of your life, your true love. You're gonna find your tribe, your friends. You're gonna find that place you were meant to work at, the place you were meant to be at. Because you know, a lot of times we feel like we're, you know, just so different. We don't even know where we're gonna work it, or the things that there's something that we really like to. Maybe some of you guys really like to do stuff. You guys hear all that rain? I feel like I'm talking over it. This rain that you're hearing, the TV too, I'm hoping it's not that loud. And y'all just heard the thunder. I love rain. I love the sound of rain and thunder. But anyways, if some of you guys may have some type of work, the work that you do might be different. You're wondering if I can ever find work, but you will. But you can't look at your work like that. You can't just say, this is so different. A lot of people is not going to accept it. No. You're going to look at your work and say, you know what, this different thing that I have to bring to the universe is something that the universe needs, that the world needs. And that's when your struggle will be over with, okay? And then some of you guys, like I said, have just been going home to home. You've never really just had a place of your own. And I feel like some of you guys just have transportation issues also. And Spirit said, give that 5 months, okay? Those of you who are having transportation issues, give that 5 months, okay? Well, you know what? 5 weeks. 5 weeks to 5 months for some of you, okay? Some of you 5 weeks, some of you 5 months, okay? And basically you were led to this card. What I'm saying probably don't even resonate with you. You're probably just led to this card because your struggle has been your transportation. And Spirit just want to tell you, okay, that's almost over with. But you need to just go out and look. Don't worry about your finances. Just go out and look, okay? And even if you be turned down in the first place, just know that at the first place you go to, just know you have to keep on going, okay? And that's you guys' struggle. For some of you guys, it was all about just being weird, being different. What they call weird, I embrace my weirdness. I just love the term weird anyway. So, because it just means different, and I like that. So for some of you, your struggle is just being weird or different, or maybe you feel like something that you're doing is weird or different, and you're just wondering, you want to find a home for it, or you're wondering when will your time be, or where will you go, something like that, okay? And so yes, I was reading, but everything I said, I was reading both of these cards, okay? Because sometimes people say you didn't read the other card, and sometimes I don't really focus on the card, but I'm still getting like the message, and while I'm looking at both cards. Some of you guys who's been looking for a home, your struggle will be over pretty soon. I feel like I hear 2 right now. And if you give this situation 2 weeks, you need to be active and go looking. This is very overwhelming. I know. I've been there. But you need to be very active, I'm hearing. Very active and looking. And you can find something that's going to open up for you within the next 2 weeks, okay? That is all. Oh, you guys, I heard this. For those of you who struggle, has been without a home or without a car, if you're wondering what is your lesson within all of this, specifically for those of you who is without a home, it's not that you have a lesson with this. It's just the fact that some of you guys kind of came up that way. And sometimes when we are brung up, you know, going to place, we just kind of like take that on. And if you really want to establish that stability, then like I said, go out and find you a place. And anytime you have an option to leave it, don't, okay? Because you're going to need to break that cycle, okay, of not having. And when it comes to a car, if anything, you just have to learn how to trust more, depend more on the universe for all your needs and your wants. And that is your lesson. That's all, you guys. Did you guys hear that thunder? It's so loud. It's so loud. And I like when I looked down, I just saw that 444. I saw 43, of course, before it became 44. And funny, this 43 right here, 4 plus 3 is 7. You guys are on the right path if you think that you're not. And immediately when I turned over these cards, well, did I say for those of you who are led to orange calcite, these are your cards? I just started talking, then I don't know. Anyways, immediately I heard a message. I hear a message immediately. I heard a message. But the fact that that thunder came in, hey, you guys, go and listen to that song, because this is definitely you. Because this was the message that I was hearing. Before I was hearing that message before I heard that thunder. And go listen to that song by Imagine Dragons Thunder. And one part of that song I love when he said, well, I'm just going to tell you several parts of that song I like, because this is your message. Listen out for this, okay? Everything I'm saying is your message. So he says in that song, he talks about how he had big dreams, and everyone used to always laugh at him. And one part of that song, he says, who do you think you are? Thinking about being a big star. He always had these big dreams. Wow, I was talking to someone about this morning. And he said, he talks about how, he was lightning before the thunder. And he starts saying how in that song, I'm trying to think of another part that I like. He was talking about how people used to laugh at him when he was riding the back seat, and he was like, but now I'm smiling on the stage while you're clapping in the nosebleeds, because now they're his fans, and he's on the stage, smiling, and now those people who used to make fun of him are actually clapping for him. Wow, you know what? It's just so funny because I'm saying this now, and I had a friend to tell me those exact words today. And she said, people make fun of all your big ideas, but they're going to be clapping for you soon. That's what she told me. And those are the words to that song. And he says that go and listen to that song. And it goes, and I never got when he says lightning through the thunder. When the song goes thunder, feel the thunder, lightning through the thunder. And he says, I was lightning before the thunder. I never got that part. If you guys know what he means, please comment in the comment section and tell me what does that mean. I was lightning before the thunder. I guess he mean like he was just something big before something even bigger came. I never got that part. But everything else that I said is your message. And what I was hearing though, when I first turned these cards over, I saw this one, and I immediately heard that some of you guys really do struggle financially. Like, you really struggle financially, and you're supposed to. Y'all hear that thunder? I love thunder. Like, sometimes if I have a hard time going to sleep, like, I put thunder on in my phone. I love it. And I feel like that's just more confirmation, You're lightning before the thunder. And I don't even know what that means. If I figure it out, I'm going to put it in the comment section. So it's like, it's just confirmation for you guys though. It's like you've really struggled financially. When people try to give you stuff, like, take it, okay? Be careful. I see how he's giving to this rat, but I'm looking at it the opposite way. Since you are in this situation, a lot of people you just have no business taking from, okay? So just be careful, because all money is not good money. Everything glitters is not gold. You want to know when your financial situation will be better? Wow, is this true that I'm hearing one? Give it 1 week, just another week from the time you watch this video, and your financial situation will improve. Also, I'm hearing there's some giving you have to do. Even if you can't give much, then do that. You're going to have to give, okay? Some of you guys, that's the thing. You are givers. You are that. And if you are that, then just look out for that. You're gonna have to be that, you know. Even if you don't got it, then give what you have, okay? For one, you guys, that's just one of the rules of the universe. Anytime you want something, you have to give, okay? So, you know, I put on the end of my videos a lot of times when people are helping us out, you know, are helping us out on these videos, when cyclists are helping you guys, everyone out, me too, on these videos, you know, we should give back to them, you know, because they help us out and they're helping us for free. And sometimes I will give to certain channels, donate to certain channels. Some of you guys donate to me. Thank you so much for doing that. So you consider doing that, or just give, you know, something, you know, to someone. Or, you know, and it doesn't always have to be financially. But if you need something financially, when you get it financially, then give it financially too. You know, that's pretty much the messages I've gotten for this one. That's pretty much being a struggle. Finances, and it seems like you've really just had a lack of things in your life. Give that a week. It's about to be over, okay? If you don't keep your faith and expect to stay in the same situation, you're going to have to be positive, okay? That's one of the rules of the universe. Like, that's the way the universe works. The universe works with positivity. So stay vibrating high. Vibrate the same as the universe, so the universe can work with you. And I'm just looking at this car like, what you here for? I know it was confirming that you was going in the right direction. Let me see. This is your lesson. This right here, this is your lesson. This is saying that because some of you guys are just so headstrong and you're just so independent, you like to do things yourself. That's kind of why the universe has you in this situation. You kind of have to bring that down a little bit. You kind of have to be a little more trustworthy, and you have to be a little bit more softer. No shade, because this is something that I would tell my own self, and I hear it a lot in readings too, okay? People have to tell me that, as nice as I am, because people always say you're so nice, you know, and thank you for that, because I know I'm nice, you know. That's just how I am. But I also can be a little hard, you know, sometimes, and I can be very blunt sometimes, and you guys can probably really resonate with that. And sometimes we have to tone that down, be a little bit more softer, be a little bit more caring. That is your lesson. And also just to trust a little bit more too. You know, the universe says that you have to help other people. And I was saying this in another card, so maybe you were led to this to the same card. I don't know, to two different stones. But your lesson also is that you're gonna have to show people how to manifest, because those are the times we're gonna come up on. You know, the government is continuing to mess with our currency, so we're gonna come to a time where we're just only dependent on the universe, and we're going to have to show people how to manifest, okay? And you need to become the universe wants you to become a professional manifester. If you don't know, now you know. So the universe wants you to become a professional manifester. So look at different manifestation videos and just continue to manifest things in different ways as much as you can, so you can teach and show other people, okay? So that is all, you guys. That is what your struggle is about. That was your lesson, and I believe I told you guys when this all can possibly end. So 1 week, for some of you 1 month. I heard that also, okay? I definitely don't hear 1 year. So that is all. For those of you who were led to this yellow sulfur right here, could you not get better cards? Here are your cards. I love 44. I think I've had to say that on all of the videos, all of the cards, because I had my bad, I had a message pop up on my phone. But because I kept seeing 44s everywhere. It's confirmation. You're going in the right direction, that you're doing that. The things that are happening to you are for a reason, and that the universe has put you in that situation. That's when you see a lot of fours, that's what that can mean. You know, this is like financial success. And if you guys just have any kind of, it seems like you guys are really just wondering when, or when is this going to happen. Your thing is going to have to be to trust the universe. I'm just looking at these cards, and it's just what it looks like to me. You just have to trust the universe. The universe wants you to trust them more. I've been having to say this on all the cards, though, because we're coming to a time where the government is messing with our currency, you guys. And we're just going to have to learn how to become professional manifestors. And so watch manifestation videos. And it seems like your struggle is not, it's like you want finances, you need finances. It's not really your struggle. You just want to know when, like, when will I have this financial increase, or when will my business increase, when will I get some of these things that I need and when I won't. Your thing is going to have to be more of a mindset thing. I don't think I'm getting any numbers, but I am seeing a lot of financial success when it comes to you. 8 is a number that can signify financial, like a financial promise. I'm looking at that. And 4 + 4, 8. You know, so definitely this is about finances. And if you need finances, then your finances is going to come through. This is a promise of the future. Like I said, I'm not just hearing a number. And I guess I'm not hearing a number like I did with the other ones, because this is more about your mindset. Like, are you going to believe it? This has always been your lesson. This is your lesson to show you how to trust the universe. It's not that some of you, maybe you are in a financial bind, or you're just going through certain things. I don't know what you're specifically here for. So contact me for a personal reading if you would like to know, if you want me to dig deeper in that. Because I don't really, in this situation, I don't really know what your situation is. But the universe is telling me, right? The universe is telling me, I usually say spirit. I can say that too. But spirit is telling me right now that your struggle is because you kind of put yourself there in your own mind, because you won't trust the universe. Whatever you're struggling with is because you're not trusting the universe. You have to start trusting the universe and start manifesting some things. You know, if some things get taken away from you, that's why. But it's like you just always wondering when, and you wouldn't be wondering when so much if you would listen to spirit. Sit down and have, like, you know, some meditation with spirit, and let spirit show you, let your guides tell you, your ancestors tell you when, you know, if you want to know when. But they are telling you, you know, like, have no fear. This is a promise of the future. Your finances will get better. Whatever it is that you want, it's a promise of the future. It's going to happen. So they feel like they have to stress that to you. I love how these 2 cards together, you know. And I love when now I tell you guys, I don't say blessings anymore. I say blessings, because my friend on Infinite Peace 88, you know, I told her I love that number 88. I was just telling you guys 88. And for me, and I don't know a whole lot about numbers, but when I see the number 8, 8 can indicate financial success, you know, in a high vibration. And I think that's what we're doing now. We're talking about 8 being financial success. So if she is drawn to these cards, I will hope so. Then I want to tell her, like, peace and blessings to you, friend, and financial success and abundance is on its way to you. But if not, then go watch her channel. Get a personal reading from her, because she is great. I learned a lot from her when I first started watching these videos. I used to just be led to watch her channel, and she taught me how to start saying blessings. And she says that you don't never want to tell people how to be less, and we have to be careful with the things that are coming out of our mouth. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Your lesson is just only, it's not that, like I said, some of you, it's not that you're just in so much in need, but whatever your situation is, whatever that struggle is, you just want to know when. And Spirit just want to tell you, yes, like, your blessings are here. They're already here, especially financially. And that they just want you to trust them more, have trust in the universe more, and become you know, more of a manifester, so you can show other people how to manifest, okay? And this is a promise of the future. They promising it to you. It's going to happen. That's all, you guys. Let me know how well that you guys like this video. If you liked it, let me know in the comment section below. I love this for you guys. I feel like this is a good set. Like, to know that you are just going to be financially abundant, that's a promise. That's great. And subscribe if you like to subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. And stay tuned, because I have a sale on my personal readings coming up. That is all. Bye.